Hey everyone, it's Ray. Welcome to my playthrough. Welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. In the last episode, we made it to Solution 9, and I'm just going to go ahead and be honest with you. Last episode was a bit of a mess for me to edit and record, because I had accidentally muted all the dialogue and the background music, so I kinda had to stitch everything back together. I don't know if any of you guys noticed it. Hopefully it wasn't too obvious. I will go ahead and be honest with you. I fucked up majorly. Hopefully this episode will work just fine. Hopefully I won't have to do any kind of edits and the like, and I just had to re-record all the cutscenes again, so I just wasted a good hour of my time. So yeah. Anyway, we're back, and let's go ahead and talk with Queen Steen. The Queen's Tour. Let's begin, shall we? I must say I'm really grateful. This place is so vast and confusing. I don't even know where to begin. While the district may seem daunting in size and structure, all the key facilities are situated near ley nodes, what you call aetherites. Remember this and you won't lose your way. Now then, seeing as it's right here, I'll show you the Nexus Arcade first. Please follow me. Alrighty then. This complex is home to all manner of shops, from food and daily necessities to technological conveniences. You can find most everything here. Everkeep's interior is vast, as you've observed. This arcade makes it possible for people to acquire what they need in one centralized location. Amazing. How do you get to the upper levels? I don't see stairs. See the glowing pattern over yonder? Automatic conveyor. Such contraptions are found throughout Everkeep, allowing us to swiftly move between faraway places. They'll spare us some walking. Are they also made from that strange metal, what's it? Yes, the conveyors are powered by electro. As a matter of fact, the ore is integrated into just about everything in Everkeep, even the floors and walls. By etching arcane circuits upon it, electro can be used to convert lightning energy into those of other elements. In doing, we can achieve various effects. For instance, conversion to wind produces flotation, required for the propulsion of our flying vehicles. Conversion to fire, meanwhile, produces light and heat. Floating devices such as street lamps and heaters, or even self-heating cups that keep your drink warm. Can you make a drink cold if you convert it to ice instead? Certainly can. Our vending machines do just that. What's more, multiple energies can also be combined to produce some clever effects. For instance, manipulating air with wind while projecting light with lightning, it's possible to alter one's appearance. Almost scary what you can do with electro. If a wondrous material existed in our world, I imagine everyone would be fighting over it. This shop over here, what does it sell? Ah yes, let's go take a look. Dare say you'll find it interesting. Oh boy. Why do I feel like this caused the Calamity of Life? It has to have. That's my theory, anyway. Oh boy. I can already tell this is going to be where everyone's going to be. shop sells food. Those other items are on the counter. Those are items on the counter. That's food? I can't imagine what they taste like. I thought you might be surprised. Your countrymen were too in the beginning. If you want to sample something, choose one and I will purchase it. 5 items on display are our most popular. Recommend one of them if it's your first time. Lava pink hexagons, liquid-filled pouch, long rectangular bar. We're gonna go with the long rectangular bar. Keen on the perfect meal bar, are you? All the nutrients your body needs packed into a single foodstuff. Flavors formulated to never taste dull, and one bar will satisfy you for a whole day. Many folks prefer this to taking multiple meals. Okay. I could probably check on the other ones, but I... see. Although all very tempting, I'm gonna have the steak. I'm absolutely starving. Thank you for your custom. This being Her Majesty's treat, it's bound to taste all the better. Say, would you mind sampling your selections here and now? It's been a long time since we had newcomers, and I'd love to see your reactions. This is a great chance to learn about Alexandrian culture. Rei'tan, let's dig in! Alright. Alright, here I go. Following Wukmalat's lead, you sample your selection. Amazing! I've never had any meat like this before. Tender like chicken, but flavors them like ronique. And spices give it the right amount of kick. I could eat this every day. Don't mind them, they're just happy to see your honest reaction. How about you? It's interesting. Reminds me of a K-bar. It's always a pleasure. My thanks for humoring me. This does take me back. Though it was chaotic when the people of Tulial first arrived, we endeavored to learn about one another and embrace our differences. Alright, what about you, Sphene? Are you having something to eat too? I appreciate the thought, but I'm fine for now, thank you. Alright, but what's your favorite food, if you don't mind me asking? My favorite food? Why do you wish to know this? Because I want to get to know you better, why else? The more you know someone, the more you grow fond of them. That's what my old man believed, and my experiences have led me to believe the same. Favorite food? Such a difficult question? I have a strange feeling she's not human. Sorry, it's just, when I think of those who labor to bring us the food, I find I can't settle on one thing. I thought I was indecisive, but you're something else. Decisive? Perhaps I am, but you didn't need to laugh about it. Oh. Alright. I don't know about you, but I'm satisfied. Let's keep moving. Very well, next I was thinking of showing you the residential sector, but it's in part so I can tend to personal matters. Visitation, to be this precise, and I believe it'll be educational for you as well. Do you mind accompanying me? Not at all. Wonderful, let me know when you've seen enough here, and we'll make our way. Right? Right? Right, they're going to be following me. Air wheeler dealer. Holy shit! I'm gonna need to save up for that. But, yeah. Oh boy. Oh right, there was an aetheryte over here. I didn't even bother clicking on it. Tuning. Bum bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. This place is interesting. Jeez, this place is really something else. Alright. This is Mosaic, the cafe. Here you can buy drinks to enjoy while you relax. See, in Zooral Ja, there's a similar establishment called Zooral Ja. That's seashell in the local tongue. Is there a story behind the name Mosaic? There is. In our continent, the races are named for stones. They're the hewn, who resemble some Tontawada, the tall and graceful Eldite, the diminutive and affable Nyala. They all gather here, they appear as a mosaic of colors, thus did the founder choose to name the cafe. Yeah, that's neat. That's nice. If they serve tacos here, it'd be perfect. Tacos? A traditional Torali dish. It's one of my favorite foods. You must try it one day. Oh, yes, definitely. We'll make it happen once we restore peace to Zooral. Right, let's continue on. Okay, sorry about that. Apparently my computer had completely run out of memory to record, and so when the screen went black, it basically had just couldn't record anymore. So, sorry about that. Thankfully, I had noticed it before we had gotten much further beyond the mosaic, so let us continue on. Oh boy, today's been a bit rough for me. So, let us continue on, making sure everything is recording properly. First off, let me get this Ethernet shard. Now. And here we are. These buildings are where our citizens live. They're massive. Each one's bigger than the palace. They have to be, for just about all Alexandrians have apartments here. Lest you wonder, I'm here to visit some people. Their apartment is in the building on the left, at residential radius 914. Residential radius? That's right. Come, the doors open automatically. Okay. Let's go ahead and go in. Oh, got a little bit of dialogue here. This is the lobby, a common area for residents. I see, what does that machine do? Ah, the concierge. They look after the residents. If you require assistance or have questions, they would be glad to assist. That's so. I have no shortage of questions, but I'll direct them at you for now. By all means, you may consider me your personal concierge. Hey Sphene, can anyone live in this place? Naturally, in fact, many of your countrymen make their homes here. No matter your origin or race, occupation, or regulator usage, all Alexandrian citizens are eligible for an apartment. This includes those you meet who work in the outskirts. Taking care of everyone for 30 years? I'm truly grateful. Alright. This is the place. A mother and son live here. Hello, Isadora. Your Majesty, you came. I have friends with me today, is that alright? Of course, friends of the Queen's are friends of ours. Please make yourself at home. How has Milos been? Been no change, but the symptoms are thankfully mild today. Milos, have you missed me? son was born with Levin sickness, severe etheric imbalance towards lightning. As a result, he suffers from paralysis, cannot walk, and struggles to speak. For a blessing, he still has his hearing, and even on bad days he can communicate with his eyes. I see. Sphene visits often, doesn't she? She does. Milo simply adores her. Sometimes he even manages to smile when she's here. Love yourself, Isadora. How are you holding up? You needn't worry about me, Your Majesty. You always make time for us, and we have everything we need. Glad to hear that, but you mustn't strain yourself, understood? There's nothing you can do for him. Perhaps a treatment with souls, or... Fortunately, no. While souls can revive those who have met with an accident, they cannot reverse the effects of old age and illness. Truth be told, many children are born like Milos. The illness has existed for generations, but we've been unable to find a cure. The cause is quite clear, though. The excess lightning in the environment is no coincidence. The number of cases has risen dramatically these past 30 years. All my fault. Was that? Sorry, Isadora, but I must be going. Promise to make a proper visit next time, with treats to share. No need to apologize, Your Majesty. If it weren't for you, Milos and I wouldn't still be here. Thank you. Queen? My pleasure, Milos. I'll be back soon, so be a good boy for your mother and for me. Oh boy. Right. Hey, thanks for accompanying me on the visit. Illness is a part of life in Alexandria, and I thought you should know about it. We'll find a cure one day, mark my words. Make it so unfortunate children like Milo smile again. For people, for family. Let us continue the tour, shall we? You obviously have duties to attend to, citizens to look after. You can stop here if you like. No, I do this because I want to, so please do not worry. Next I'll show you the district's most vital facilities, a place called Resolution. To reach it, we'll need to go by way of Leonide 9, where the Aetherite is situated. Okay? Continue exploring. Shame we can't use mounts here. But I kind of figured it's not likely for second cities to have mount capabilities anymore. Okay, let's check the map. Okay, it's that way. This place is so pretty. So strange, too. Really is amazing, if you think about it. I'm just kind of strolling. Just kind of enjoying myself, because this place is very... Continue? Sorry, I probably could have just warped, but again, just enjoying the vibe here. Things we've got in a circle. The other side we can't really go to. Or maybe we can... Oh, we can probably use an elevator to get there. Yeah, it looks like we can use an elevator to get there. First, we're going this way. Right. Scene? Conveyor ahead will transport you to the government sector, where Resolution is located. Markings on a conveyor indicate its direction. There's a pair just like it on the other side. Is it safe? Extremely, there's no need to be afraid. Who said I was afraid? Come on, Rei'tan. Right? Ooh. Teleport. Let's see. There's an aetheryte over there. So this is the government building. Right, the tuning. Alright. Here we are, Resolution, the operational heart of Solution 9. From Resolution, we oversee the runnings of the district and provide essential services to citizens, such as welfare support and job introductions. I'm here to show you the details, so let's proceed inside. This feels very bureaucratic.
Strange contraptions everywhere you look. What's that?
An infusion station. It dispenses souls in exchange for credits. Through hard work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians, and has been for quite some time. But I imagine it must be difficult for outsiders to comprehend.
That's putting it lightly. To be honest, it sounds disturbing.
And I think we're on the same page.
Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand. Practices like these don't arise from nothing. There's a reason why your culture is the way it is, and I'd like to understand. Won't you tell us some of your realm's history?
Knowledge comes appreciation.
Very well. Be warned, though, that it may take a while.
Hey, I got time.
In the distant past, over 1,000 years ago, it's said, lightning energy began to swell in our world. According to ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, the rainy season spanned a quarter of the year, during which time severe thunderstorms ravaged the land. 4 centuries later, this season had lengthened to nearly half the year. The trend continued, with our ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved. But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation: electrope.
The stuff that's used everywhere here.
Indeed. One day, when out inspecting a forest after lightning had caused a fire, a villager came upon a curious black ore none had seen before. Testing revealed that the ore possessed a singular property. It could store lightning and convert it to other energies. In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing. Dubbed electrope, the ore found use in myriad inventions and dramatically improved people's lives. So much so, in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon it, despite the difficulty of obtaining it in quantity. Supply was chronically scarce, and when nations couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking electrope from others. Fighting was isolated and sporadic until electrope came to be used in warfare. First in the weaponry of invaders, then in the countermeasures of defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had. This served only to exacerbate the ore shortage, leading to further escalation. Before long, the entire world was engulfed in a terrible war known as the Storm Surge. As the war came to a head, Alexandria's neighbor Lindblum committed its stores of electrope to the production of a weapon of mass destruction. They deployed it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even their own scientists had anticipated the force of the lightning that was unleashed. The energy inundated the entire continent, laying it to waste.
So that's how your world came to be this way.
Sounds enough like an humble calamity.
You truly know a great many things that I don't. I should like to learn about you too sometime. But to continue the tale, the people of Alexandria had already lost much to the war. They lost almost everything else to the Levin. Those who survived bore deep scars, tormented by the memory of loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel spectre of death was with them always. Seeking a solution, our scientists turned once more to electrope, and after extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. This belief sustained us then, and it sustains us now, granting us comfort.
That's quite a tale.
Your Majesty, help me! I beg you, help me!
What's the matter?
I've got no souls left. Not a single one! But the lot at Soul Supply refused to give me any! Please, you must do something!
My apologies, Your Majesty. This man, he does no work. Instead, he drinks his days away on Trueview. He has only himself to blame if he has no credits for souls.
That's not true! I'm a fighter at the Arcadian. Or rather, I was.
Oh, here we go.
I haven't been allowed to fight because of the King's decree. It isn't my choice.
I see. You're a brave warrior of the arena. I want to help you, I sincerely do. But I cannot give you preferential treatment.
Then open up the Arcadian again, so I can fight!
I'm sorry, but that's not my decision to make. The king requires feral souls for war. He doesn't wish for them to be expended on amusements.
Oh.
You're useless! A queen in naught but name!
Hey now, calm down.
Insolent wretch! How dare you take that tone with Her Majesty?
It's quite all right. Such things don't bother me, nor do I think ill of this man. Hear me. Though I cannot grant you a soul, I mean it when I say I want you to live. I love all of you equally, dearly. You are as family to me, and it pains me to see you deny yourself hope. I want you to find a happiness all your own, even if you must grow it from the smallest seed of joy. Out there, somewhere, is a reason for you to smile again. We all need to vent our frustrations from time to time. I will always be willing to lend an ear.
Yes, Mum. Of course. Even without a spare soul, I suppose I'm fine as long as I stay in Solution 9. I apologize for my rudeness. Good day to you.
Keep your chin up, my friend. And when you feel better, I'm sure you'll find another way to apply your talents.
Oh man.
I'm sorry you had to see that. Let's keep moving, shall we?
Yes, let's keep moving. Oh boy.
Right, I believe we've visited all the main facilities. With that, I declare our tour concluded.
That man from before, does that sort of thing happen often?
Somewhat. It's unavoidable. Hardships are a fact of life. Our soul management system has sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws. For one, people have become accustomed to having spare souls. Without them, they feel vulnerable and anxious. Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
Just thinking out loud, but would it be possible to do away with the system?
No.
I know it isn't easy to change one's beliefs and way of life. The Zooral Ja had their reasons for their reliance on blessed siblings, much as you have yours for souls. But if we defeated Zooral Ja, you'd be able to make all the decisions, right? Then we could work together to fix things, restore your realm to where it belongs, and see where we can go from there.
Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you.
What is it?
Actually, never mind. It's nothing of import.
Can't do it in front of the
Well,
people.
it was lovely showing you around.
Of course. Of course. Thanks so much for the tour. We've learned not only about your realm, but you as well. For now, our priority is Zooral Ja. But once we've dealt with him, perhaps I can return the favor and show you to Lihola.
I'd like that very much. It seems I've no choice but to continue down this path. Forgive me, Vau Wuklamat. but I must disappoint you.
Oh boy. What's going on? Right? What was Fiend wanting to tell us, I wonder? Well, it can wait another time. We've been exploring for a while, and should probably go to Akuya's meeting point. That'll be the way we came, I think. Right? Now we head this way. Let's see. There we go. Fiend genuinely cares for her people. I can respect her for that. Thanks to her tour, I've come to better understand the lives of Alexandrians. They don't feel so strange and distant anymore. Alright? Let me go ahead and repair everything. Ah, it's one of those weapons. Hammer. Alright. Scales of blue. So we're supposed to go to a place called True View in the eastern sector. Conveyor ought to take us there. Now once you get used to it, they're actually kind of fun. Come on, Rei'tan. Alright. Map. Recreation zone. This is the right place, you think? See the others, though. Well, rather than sitting and waiting, we might as well explore a bit more. Rei'tan, look over there. The Zooral child? What are they doing here? Cute. Little thing. You noticed it too, right? The resemblance to Zooral Ja? Blue scales of a Boniwa with the features of a Hubigo. Can't be a coincidence. At any rate, it wouldn't do well to leave such a small child on their own. Come on, let's go after them. Okay. Strange little fella. Man, this place is amazing to look at. Oh, I think that's the Arcadian over there. Guess this is the entertainment district? This is true view. Not sure what I'm looking at, but it does seem lively. That building is just about the only one that isn't lit up. Not open for business at the moment, I guess. What? I didn't see you there. We don't mean you any harm. We just want to talk. Bit odd, don't you think? They run off when we approach, only to suddenly reappear. Maybe they want to take us somewhere? Is that the way of us? You want us to follow you? Well, so it is. Alright then, lead the way. Alright. Follow him. I'll come back for the Aetherites later. Let's see. Where are you taking me? Leon Stein. Oh. This way you wanted to bring us? What is this place? If you're meant to relax here, it isn't working for me. Hey, what's your name? So you're still not inclined to talk. He'll only talk if he's completely comfortable with you. You know him? After a fashion, but never mind that. How about something to wet your whistle? Adorable as you are, it's on the house. I can recommend our special. Her Majesty, I'll prepare one without liquor for the boy, too. Oh. Thanks, but no thanks. We're supposed to meet a friend named Kakuya, but we ran into this child on the way and she led us here. Oh, so you're with Kakuya. Case, you should go have a chat with Big Tassus there. He'll show you a fun place. Interesting. What about him? I don't think he's in the mood to talk, so he can tend the bar with me. This is taking a turn for the strange, but you don't think we're walking into a trap, do you? And it doesn't look suspicious written all over it. Doesn't have suspicious written all over it. I cannot talk. Alright. This fun place meant to be. Is Kakuya here? Suppose there's only one way to find out. First off... Ooh. God. fucking mess. What it is. There we go. Portrait saved. Tassos. Gives you teeth. Theory is normally off limits, but Kakuya told us about you. Just follow the corridor and head to the room at the end. Go, Rei'tan. Whatever happens, you won't catch me being surprised. Alright.
Wonderful! They're here!
We've only just arrived ourselves.
Amazing.
No kidding.
I bid you welcome to the Backroom, Oblivion's humble headquarters.
A hideout tucked behind a drinking hole. Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Our members here are mainly creators and adapters. That is, scientists and engineers who specialize in electro. They use their skills to provide support to our field operatives. Geralt, Shale, be so kind as to give our friends an overview of your duties.
Geralt? Oh my god, it's him. Seriously? We found another reflection of him.
There's provisioning. Gotta have supplies to fight the good fight, ain't ya? Luckily, we got the tools to craft most of what we need.
Gathering intelligence is another vital aspect of our work. Everkeep's core system is a veritable treasure trove of information. You just need to know how to get in and find it. We also handle surveillance and communications, watching the enemy's movements and coordinating our own, that sort of thing.
And among all our activities, we spend a fair bit of effort investigating preservation.
Preservation?
The organization credited with laying the foundations of electrope technology. From the soul management system to Everkeep's design, they're behind just about everything you see here. It'd be no exaggeration to say they made this realm what it is. But their magnum opus was without a doubt the power which was used to join Alexandria to Zooral. Interdimensional fusion.
Said power isn't unlike my summoning technique and the magic within Azam's crystal. Yet, though the effect is localized, to be able to fuse realities. Even with my knowledge, I struggle to conceive how it could be possible.
Incidentally, the founders of our group, a husband and wife, were members of preservation at one point. That they opposed the fusing of worlds, and so defected in order to prevent it.
While not entirely unexpected, given what we have seen, this is still quite the revelation.
By the by, that's an interesting earring you have there. A novel way of carrying a data storage device. Oh, you didn't know? Well, as a precautionary measure against machine infiltration, we scan everyone as they enter. And when we scanned you, we detected a small quantity of electrope. Though it's been dressed up, that earring is a storage device and no mistake. Bought it from a shop here, did you?
No, it isn't bought, but inherited.
And one explanation later.
So these people sent you through the portal along with the earring?
Do you know aught of them?
Listen, Cryo. The husband and wife who founded our order, it's believed that they were Malala. Though we have no evidence at present, we can't rule out the possibility that they were your parents, or perhaps close relations. This I posit because they were the very individuals who spearheaded the research into interdimensional fusion. As traitors to preservation, they were relentlessly pursued. If they had a child they feared they couldn't keep safe, entrusting her to the people of another world might have been their best option.
Holy shit. More revelations.
My parents. The founders of Oblivion. Tell me everything you know about them, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Anything and everything.
We don't even know their names, I'm afraid. In a bid to elude preservation's agents, we suspect they erased all trace of themselves. I'm sorry we couldn't be of more help. If you're interested, though, you're welcome to review our accumulated data.
Yes, please. As an individual and member of my order both, I wish to learn as much as possible.
I should also like to peruse the data. Where the joining of realities is concerned, I may well be of service.
Of course. Feel free to peruse to your heart's content.
Thank you.
If you like, I can examine your earring. I have to say, the prospect that it belonged to our founders has me itching to take a look.
I dare say we have enough eyes to pore over your records. Is there any other way we might be productive?
Not right now. We're still waiting for Zooral Ja to make the next move.
In that case, Alice, would you mind accompanying me?
Gladly.
I've buggered it up again!
Oh boy.
Never a moment's peace. Pay him no mind. I don't.
Oi! You two there! One of you give me a hand, would you? Don't matter who.
I just remembered I have matters to discuss with Shay.
Hey! Oh boy. There's a Geralt in every fucking reflection. And just my luck, I had to deal with him every single goddamn time. Are you an alcoholic too? Geralt. Sorry you had to see me passion spilling over. It happens when you put your heart and soul into your craft, you know? Not to be weird or nothing, but I felt a sense of kinship when I saw ye. As if we met in another life. Any road, as I was saying, I need someone to lend me a hand. I haven't slept for 2 nights now, not a single week, and I'm right to collapse. Can't afford to, though. Got folks relying on me, see? But if I'm to keep at it, I need you to fetch me my favorite energy tonic. The voucher's good for 2 cans. One for yourself, by the way, a welcome. Can't get this stuff by any old vending machine, though. You need to talk to a bloke named Philemon. You'll find him tending a bar out the main strip. Off you go now. Oh boy. Wow, this whole place is fucking crazy. Anyway, back out to Solution 9. And... still don't want to talk. Alrighty. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here because we did a little bit of exploring as is, and I need to make sure that the recording is doing alright given all the stuff that I've had to deal with today. So, until then, this is Ray, signing out. Later guys, and have a good day.